ready? So this goes around your neck like a little cape, right? There's a good boy. You put this around your neck. And then this goes over your head. And then you got a part to attach to your body. There you go. Good boy. Hold on. Where you going? All right. Look who's ready to go outside in the rain. Let me get your hood. Put your little hood on. Where the hood at? Say, let's do this. Let's do this. Yay! Dundee said we were doing fine, and then y'all done messed around and sent the reins over here so you can have it back. Ain't that right, Dundee? Dundee, tell them, say they can have it back. They can have it back. Good morning, y'all. Today, Dundee took me on a different route, and look what we found. In between these houses right here, you can see Mount Rainier. How cool is that? So the folks who live in this house down here in the bottom have the perfect view. So we're essentially at the bottom of the hill where we can go sit and look out along the water. But that's kind of cool that the folks have a view of both, well, I guess 3 things, right? The water, downtown Seattle, and Mount Rainier. I think we may, there it is. I was gonna say, I think we'll be able to see it again from here. So I bet on a clear day, you can sit on this bench right here and get a really good view. The sunny days are gone. Hopefully not gone for good, but they're certainly gone right now. I am actually excited though, regardless of what this weather's looking like. I'm excited because I have booked another dog sitting opportunity. Woohoo! So I am on my way now, although I'm a little bit late, but I'm on my way now to go visit the family. I chit-chatted with them a little bit over the phone. So now I'm going to see them in person. I'll get a chance to meet the dog. It is a 3-year-old Boston Terrier. Initially I was trying to find like back-to-back sits, but now I'm glad that things are working out the way that they are, because, well, let me go back. So I did find a sit that picks up like immediately after the one that I'm on right now. But the lady had already accepted someone else's application by the time she saw mine. So she just replied and was like, you know, sorry, I would have chosen you. Hopefully, you know, you'll have a chance to sit for us another time. So I was like, okay, that was sweet of her. So hopefully I'm still on her radar because she's definitely on mine. But then I found another sit. I booked it and I'm excited about booking it. And so I'm going to take a break. Like next week, it's just going to be me, myself, and I'm going to chill and relax a bit. And I think that's how I need to like think of this. Hold on for a second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, that's how I need to like think of this. You know, unless it makes sense to do a back-to-back sit, like it's not necessary for me to do a back-to-back sit. So I'll do a sit, I'll take a break in between, and then, you know, find some other opportunities. And so that way it's not me constantly around the clock with dogs, right? Even though I do miss being with Jackson, and like, let's be real, I'm saving money every time I do these sits. But no, I do need to have like a break where it's just me so I can focus on my schedule and the things that I want to do. Speaking of things that I want to do, this hair, y'all. So I had all these things planned, too much stuff planned to try to complete before it was time for me to go visit this family. Hence the reason why I'm late. Hence the reason why I'm wearing this on my head. So one of the things that I wanted to do was straighten my hair and trim the ends. But I also did laundry, I cooked, I had to take the dog out, like I had to respond to some emails, I'm working to get some friends hired, so I was like, you know, checking out their resumes, sending my recommendations, like it was a lot. And so by the time I started straightening my hair, I had like an hour, and I knew I was not gonna be able to finish everything, like the straight plus the trim the ends. So I was like, okay, let me just straighten it, let me protect it as best I can, out here, you know, in these elements, and then I will just deal with, you know, trimming the ends later. But then I also need to like swing by and pick up some packages that are in my storage and drop those off at UPS. So I'm just gonna trim the ends tonight, right? Like tonight will be my focus. God, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I can't remember what I was saying. There was some construction and the traffic just like threw me for a loop. But anyway, I'm good now. So yeah, I just have a lot going on. So I think I'm just gonna probably end up wearing this for like the rest of the day, and later tonight is when I actually trim my ends. And then yeah, so when I trim my ends tonight, I'll give y'all an update on how things went with this family meet. I think it's gonna be okay though, because the phone call was good. And then I just gotta finish like packing up the last of my stuff, because this sit that I'm on right now, the family comes back tomorrow, which I know their dog is going to be so excited about, because he's been like sleeping in the living room and sleeping by the door, like waiting for their arrival. Like obviously we've had fun, y'all have seen that, but you know, he misses people and I don't blame him. So anyway, let me focus on this driving, and I will talk to y'all later tonight. Good morning, y'all. It is the next day. Dundee and I are out on our last morning walk. His parents come back this evening. So this is our last morning walk. We're taking a totally different route, going uphill, but it's not steep. It's really nice. Of course, the homes are gorgeous. The view is amazing. He's taking a poop. Hold on. As you can see, this hair has not been done. I got in last night and like I was so tired, but I had a ton to do. So I was like, let me be kind to my future self by going ahead and cleaning and packing and sorting and organizing. So today I just need to do my hair. I need to clean the bathroom. I need to vacuum, put away the dishes in the kitchen, start packing up my car, and then spend the rest of the day filming videos. So that's the plan for this morning and the afternoon until his parents come home. So somebody's walking towards me, so I'll see y'all later. Whew. I'm so tired. I think I'm tired because I just feel overwhelmed. There's so much that I still need to do today. It's 9:01, so I'm glad that I at least got an early start. Dundee and I had a really good walk, so that was fun. Let me find some chapstick. My lips are dry. Finally getting around to trimming the ends of my hair. So thankfully it stayed pretty straight underneath that bonnet that I was wearing, or turban, whatever you want to call it, despite the wet weather outside. So I did want to hop in here really quick to tell you all about how the visit was for the new family that I will be house sitting and dog sitting for. It was great. The dog, I think I already shared, is a 3-year-old Boston Terrier. Her name is Rhodes, and she's a sweetheart. And she just took to me immediately as soon as I came in the house, which made her parents very excited to know that, you know, she already liked me from the very beginning. So they walked me around the house. They told me a bit about her routine. And yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty easy sit. So I'm excited for that. Although I will miss Dundee because he's been fantastic, it's still going to be nice to go somewhere different. Okay, so the trimming of these ends. Let me go ahead and address it. I am not an expert at this by any means or any stretch of the imagination. I honestly do the best that I can just to trim off the obvious bits of dead hair from the ends, so that way I don't get the peppercorn tangles when I have my hair in its normal curly state. And I usually just straighten it long enough to trim the ends, and then I'll wet it and put it right back in my little afro that I always wear. into, but not too much with the slitting because it's just gonna frustrate me. And then I will hop in the shower. And then when I get out of the shower, actually no, let me clean up this bathroom. At least the hair and stuff in the sink. Let me clean all that up because I don't want to get out in the shower and still have to deal with hair, this hair. I can't wait to wet my hair though. So that, I can't wait to wet it so that it can curl right back up. And then also there is this Talia Wajid. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but I've got a lot of different samples of hers. And honestly, it's been working good. Let me show you what worked really good. This shampoo. I'm like actually going to roll this up and put a clip on it because I still have some left. But this shampoo was so good. Like even though my ends were like crusty, rusty, dry, musty, whatever. Like my ends were terrible, but when I put this shampoo on, it's like everything was so silky and so easy for me to comb my hair through. I knew it was all a facade though, because I did need to trim my ends. So I put this on, and then there was a mask. I put that mask on. And so when I went to blow dry my hair, it made it a bit more manageable. And then I used this leave-in. It was like an apple something leave-in from the same company. And so anyway, I'm gonna put this growth oil on after I wash my hair and you know, like wet it and everything. I'm not gonna wash my hair. I've already washed it. I'm just gonna wet it. Mostly rinse it. Let me say that. I'm gonna rinse around, rinse it off, and then I'm gonna put this oil on. Probably some leave-in, because I do like this leave-in. It's upside down because I'm trying to get the every last little drop. But I do like this leave-in. This is detangling milk, a leave-on detangling milk from Pantene Gold Series. I do like this. So I'm gonna put that on, and then I will put this oil on top. And hopefully this will begin my journey of being better about moisturizing my hair. Okay, I got things to do, so I will see y'all. Oh, let me just show you like how much hair I trimmed off. It's so sad because it's so much length that I really want to keep. My hair will like forever only be this length. But anyway, I'm trying. So let me show y'all. Yeah, so this is what I trimmed off from all around my head. Obviously not going back in to trim anymore, but this was good. And I know in some instances I still didn't trim off enough, but I feel confident that I trimmed off what I needed to so that my hair could be more manageable. All right, I'll see y'all later. This is so wild. The sun was just shining. Dundee and I went out on our walk for breakfast time. I did not see like storm clouds at all. And just now I was watching TV and I'm like, why did it get so dark in here? And then, as they say in the South, the bottom fell out. Like, this is wild. So wild. Just wild. Look at that. Ooh. Well, at least I don't have to water these flowers or give the bunny some water. Because everybody is getting more than enough. Crazy. Now they're getting bright in here again. Let me see what's going on. So the storm is gone like just that quick. It's only been like 5 minutes. And you can see the sun, at least over on this side. Sorry, it's not focusing. There's still rain on this side of the house. You see that? Okay, I see it's coming back now over here too. It really makes me think of like a summer storm, you know, where like everything's cool, you're just chilling. Then the storm comes out of nowhere, and then the sun is shining and it's still raining a little bit, and then it goes away. Interesting days, Seattle. Interesting days. We outside, y'all. The rain's finally left, which was crazy. Now the sun is shining. The ground is like super soaked. But we were able to get out and get our walk, our afternoon walk. So basically I let Dundee lead the way. And y'all, he took me straight to a pet store. It was hilarious. These people look like they got their dog off a leash. They do. Do they have 2 dogs? Oh God. Come on, let's go this way. Looks like they got 2 dogs off the leash. Anyway, come this way. He took me straight to a pet store. It's funny because he took me down to the village, which I was like, okay. He's taken me to the village before. Hold on, time out. Look at these. Are these chestnuts? Is this what chestnuts look like? Like, are they in spiky things and then they bust out? Like, don't these look like chestnuts? They're everywhere. They're all around. Look. I'll step on one. Look at that. It's like spiky. They're certainly hard. Is it a chestnut, Dundee? He like, I don't know. All right, y'all. Keep your dogs over there. I don't even know where I left off. I know I was showing y'all chestnuts. So the people who were here with their dogs, it was 2 ladies and their 2 dogs. And so one of the ladies started yelling. I don't know if y'all could hear in the background, but it had me like side-eyeing them, like, what's going on? Because the dogs weren't on leash. And so as they got closer, the lady was like, oh, no. She's yelling about him being in the mud, not about him being close to your dog. And I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, but yeah, as I was saying, Dundee took me to the pet store. Like, we walked through the village. I tried to like circle back up through the village, and he was stubborn, like pulling, like, no, he didn't want to go that way. So I was like, okay, well, show me where you want to go. So we walked straight, and it was a broken pumpkin on the ground. So he went and sniffed that. So I was like, okay, he walked down here to smell the pumpkin. Then he kept on going. He made a sharp left around the corner, and then he walked like 2 doors down and stopped. And I looked, and I was like, we are at a pet store. I was cracking up. So I thought they were empty, or I thought they were closed because it was empty, and they looked kind of dark, but the windows were just tinted. So I opened the door. He goes inside, immediately goes to the right, starts sniffing the rawhides. So the guy who works there, he came from the back. And I was like, I had no idea he was bringing me to the pet store. If I knew he was bringing me to the pet store, I would have brought some money. And the guy was like, who is it? Because he couldn't see him. And I said, it's Dun. He was like, Dundee. I said, yes. He was like, oh, he knows what's up. He was like, hold on, let me go get him a treat. So he gave him a biscuit. So after he gave him the biscuit, then Dundee started walking over, started pulling rawhides out with his mouth. I said, I said, you got to pay for them. Those aren't free. So anyway, I stood there for a little bit and talked to him. Then we kept walking, and this lady was walking her dog. So I stopped and chit chat with her. And then I was like, okay, now where you taking me? And he done brought me down here to the park. I wish these trees were shorter. I don't want to say cut down, but I wish they were shorter so we could see the water. But anyway, let me show y'all the park. It's just a giant open field. See, just a giant open field. I mean, I think it would be a fun place to come, you know, if you had like a family reunion or something, because they have like picnic tables and grills, and there's plenty of open space, and there's parking behind me up the hill. But just imagine if these trees were a little bit shorter. So once upon a time, you know, this view was spectacular because the water is just right there, but it's all overgrown now, so you can't see it. But yeah, this is where he brought me. Okay, Dundee, can we go home now? You ready to go? Let's go home. This is not to the house. Okay, he's not leading me too far away, because what will happen is his little legs will be tired and he'll flop down and be ready to relax. And then I have to like pull him the rest of the way back to his house. and I don't have time for that. Oh, speaking of which, okay, so I got all the cleaning done. There is one more round of laundry. I can't remember now if it's still in the wash or if I had put it in the dryer. I think it's still in the wash. So one more round to put into the dryer. And that was like, I think some blankets. But I vacuumed. I straightened up the office, straightened up the living room. I cleaned the bathroom, cleaned the kitchen, threw away the trash. So yeah, all I need to do now is, I still have to record a video. There's a Karma Summit that's coming up for Gadara, the company that I host events for. And they wanted me to do a little video for it. They wanted me to join it live, but I'm gonna be at Microsoft hosting a couple of sessions for Alumni Summit that's happening there. Oh, and good news, I booked another opportunity at Microsoft for hosting the, sorry y'all if y'all getting dizzy, he's spinning me around. My talent agency reached out and was like, hey, Microsoft is looking for people to do a video for them for Intune. So submit an audition, let's see what happens. So I sent in my audition on Saturday. We had until Sunday to submit our auditions. I submitted mine on Saturday. And then last night, I knew he was gonna sit down. Anyway, it allows me to pause for a minute too, because I'm trying to walk up this hill and talk and it's too much. But anyway, I submitted my audition on Saturday night. And then by Monday night, I heard back that I got the part. So I'm so excited. And I was like, how funny. I'll already be at Microsoft. They were going to give us some tours of like the new buildings that they built, the new part of the campus, which I'm excited to see, but I'm sure there'll be other opportunities. And then like a few other places that they were going to give some tours. And so I had signed up for those, but I will gladly forego those tours so that way I can get the shmoney and also, you know, record, because I'm excited to get back into Microsoft Studios or offices or wherever we're going to be. Actually, I'm not even sure who's doing this. It might not be Microsoft proper. Sometimes they're vendors. We'll have, they'll hire vendors to put together videos. So we'll see. If it's a vendor that I worked with before, they're called Presenters Group. I love them. They're awesome. But it could be a new opportunity, a new group that I'll get to meet. So that'll be nice too. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm about to make him get up. See what I'm talking about? I should have just kept moving. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. It'd be different if like the benches weren't wet. Everything is soaking wet. If it wasn't soaking wet, then yeah, you know, I would sit down and relax with him too, get a little sunshine, feel the breeze. But everything wet and I don't feel like standing up. Plus I got things to do. Got some clothes to dry and I have my video to do for the Karma Summit. So I'll probably just see y'all tomorrow. His parents come back tonight and I'm gonna stay one more night. And then tomorrow I gotta go do some shopping because I need to get me some shoes. I also need to get something to wear for the alumni summit that I'm gonna be hosting for Microsoft. I want a dress. I would love to have a wraparound dress. So I'm gonna try to spend tomorrow looking for that. So I'll pick y'all back up when I go shopping because that'll be something interesting to see. And then yeah, I'll also be in a new location, so we will check that out too. All right, well, I will see y'all. Bye. Hi, my name is Alicia Pulliam. I live in Seattle, Washington, in the USA. I'm an actress, a professional event host, and a veteran of the US Navy. Helping people is my superpower. I get so energized at the opportunity to do meaningful work, and it does my heart good whenever I can support people in need. When I decided to leave my corporate job to chase my career dreams, within a couple of months, I found Gadara. I joined the ambassador community at the beginning of 2023 and instantly fell in love with their goal of powering the world of good. I happily accepted the role of regional lead or goodness captain for Seattle, and now it's my personal goal to spread the word about Gadara in the Pacific Northwest. We're connecting more ambassadors and more corporations to nonprofits around the world to bring support to those who need it most. It feels good to be a part of Gadara. I power the world of good. Okay, y'all, so I'm taking a break from shopping to grab a bite to eat at my favorite restaurant. And as I'm editing, I'm think I kind of breezed past some things. So I have two opportunities with Microsoft. One is hosting some sessions for an alumni summit that they're having. It's my understanding this is the first summit for the alumni. I only just became an alumni because I left Microsoft in December of 2022. But anyway, I have the opportunity to get on stage and help MC and host some of the breakout sessions that they have. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So this is why I was out shopping. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to find anything. And I called my mom while I was shopping and was trying to get some thoughts and ideas from her as I was picking out different clothes and things. And I think she could just tell in my voice that I really did not want to spend any money. So she was like, why don't you just reuse something that you already have? So we kind of went through some things that I already had with me and we decided on an outfit. So even though I truly wanted a wraparound dress, and I still am very much looking for a couple cute wraparound dresses that I can have for moments like this, we decided on a blazer and just a plain shirt and some slacks. And so I still feel good about it. But anyway, it was good to be able to call my mom, to talk to her, and to just kind of discuss like what I should do in terms of next steps, because your girl was getting stressed. And that's another reason why I'm at Chick-fil-A. This is like my happy place. When I come here and I have a chance to enjoy some of that Polynesian sauce, let me tell you, all of a sudden, all of my anxiety, all of my stress just goes right out the window. So anyway, I'm about to enjoy this delectable sandwich. And it's funny because I'm editing this and I'm watching the footage and I'm like, I should go to Chick-fil-A right now. Thank goodness it's not a Sunday. So I can get in there, get this exact same meal that you're seeing here on the screen, and then come right back here to the house so that I can finish editing. I have so much content. Y'all, I'm doing the best I can to stay on top of Vlogmas. I'm going to have to start doubling up on posts because I feel like I've fallen behind in terms of the day numbers. But ultimately, before December ends, I will post 31 videos for Vlogmas. So I just want to say thank you so very much for watching this video. If you haven't watched my others, please do so. I love the comments. Obviously, I love the like. So please leave me a like. Go ahead and comment on this video. Take a look at the description box because I've highlighted a goal of mine that I'd love for you all to help me to accomplish. And yeah, I'm going to keep the content coming. Hopefully, you'll keep the views and the comments and the likes coming. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.